Well, I finally found out how to make this camera work. Now I got to find out if the voice is in sync with my lips. The other one, it wasn't yesterday, but if I get the right microphone, it should be. Mystery of the missing resident keeps getting deeper and deeper, unless they know something a lot more than they're letting on. Because when he left, he has a cell phone. And obviously, this company contacted his sister. I'm sure that they had a list in Oregon. He had no relatives up here, apparently, but contacted his sister in Oregon. Whether they knew his number or not, she would. And she obviously would have tried his cell phone to find out if he answered it. Now, they have not let on to us that they've done this or tried this, or that they have any idea where he is. But one of the residents here has his cell phone number, and the nurse was going to check into it after he'd come back from lunch. So, in any case, with that cell phone, if he didn't answer it, that indicates something possibly more serious. There's an interesting situation with one of the residents here. Since I've been here 2.5 years, he has been in a wheelchair. And I've been in a wheelchair. Then recently, maybe a month ago or less, he started walking. He had his wheelchair with him, but he was pushing the wheelchair on the side like you would a cane, and he would come down. He now comes down to meals walking. Now he has had a stroke, and he's not 100%, but now all of a sudden I asked him one day, I said, "Boy, you're doing great. How come you started this?" Well, from what I understand, none of the doctors ever suggested that he could walk. And somehow or another, recently, someone says, "Well, it's time you started walking." And he's doing just wonderful. He was a little put out, it seemed, because they've kept him in this lousy wheelchair for 2-3 years. It looked like he had a stroke, but anyway, at least he can walk. And I don't know if he may have to use a walker, but he still takes a wheelchair with him. But that's an amazing situation. Well, I brought Kay over today, and she seemed quite hungry. I gave her some things here, but didn't want to give her too much because we were going to eat pretty soon. But when we got to the table, she ate some cake, and a lot of cake, in fact. And then when they did bring the meal, she dabbled some in the soup, but when I wanted to take her away, she had to sit back down and ate a lot of soup and some spaghetti, and finally, I guess she got tired and I brought her home. She got really upset with me because when other people were on the elevator and they got off, and if the second one got off at the 4th floor, she wanted to get off too, and she was very unhappy because I didn't get off. I guess she thought that was our floor. And anyway, when the next floor came along, obviously I took her off. We walked down to our room. Oh, when we got out of the dining room, about the first door we come to, she wanted to go in it. I assume maybe she's tired. She hadn't had a nap because it's been all morning to get here, and I didn't give her a nap when she got here because it was too late for a nap, because we would be eating in an hour or less. So, but I wanted her to have a nap this afternoon. I usually let her go to lie down because I'm sure she's sleepy because she hadn't had any nap during the day. So she's in there now taking a nap, and she's not going to have a long one because she didn't get there till about, because of her refusal to leave at a decent time from the dining room table, we didn't get here till after 1 o'clock, and I have to have her ready to go at 3, so by 2:30 I've got to get her all ready and start getting to go downstairs, although the bus may not get there till 3:30, but at least I'll be there, unless I call and get an ETA, and that's way late.